The New Mutants is finally playing in theaters, but even if it were completely safe to go to a movie theater where you live, is this one worth your time? What's up, Comic Book Nation? BD here with your spoiler-free review of The New Mutants, the last of the Fox era of X-Men movies, but what was supposed to be the first of a brand new saga. While there are some highlights here, mainly for Marvel fans who want to see some of their favorite mutants from comics brought to life in movies, the film overall lacks much of a purpose or definitive tone, which ultimately brings down what, on paper, seems like a pretty good idea. Blue Hunt is our main protagonist as Danny Moonstar, a young mutant whose power set is unknown even to her. The haunted young character finds herself detained in a mysterious institution with other troubled youngsters. The film tries to add hope in the form of Maisie Williams as Wolfsbane, real name Rain Sinclair, a character who develops a relationship with Moonstar, and Williams and Hunt are great together. Tremendous chemistry. The characters' relationship, though, doesn't add the heart the film is looking for, as everything happening to all the characters seems to just be happening, and the characters nor the emotions of the audience are hardly ever impacted in any interesting way. While The New Mutants bills itself as a horror film, it never commits to a horror tone or generates a real scare, really. A clear tone is largely absent, and attempts at humor make this worse.
That was so hot.
The saving grace of the film is Anya Taylor-Joy, who never spares a drop of enthusiasm or effort as Illyana Rasputin. This character's mutant ability, which calls for a metal arm and glowing soul sword, ends up being the one really good-looking CG element in the film besides the Demon Bear itself. The Demon Bear looks cool. It seems like The New Mutants may have suffered from not being able to reshoot anything. It is clearly focused on building towards a sequel and an X-Men crossover, which we know now will never happen, and it's possible this cut of the film suffered as a result. There are momentary glimpses of genuinely entertaining action, and the performances from the young cast are solid, as they did the best with what they had, but they just didn't have much in terms of good dialogue, especially Charlie Heaton with that southern accent. It was tough sometimes.
I would do anything to change that.
It's a story that flirts with giving some sort of arc and narrative purpose to each of its characters, but only truly ends up serving one of them. Ultimately, The New Mutants fizzles out as the end of Fox's sometimes brilliant X-Men franchise, like a newly lit sparkler dropped into a pool. It's not a terrible finale, but like the mutant characters within it, it had much more potential. I'm Brandon Davis for Comicbook.com, and while I did debate on giving this one more star, I give The New Mutants 2 out of 5 stars.
Damn.